Girl, I can't lie.
In my last trend predictions video, I said that I didn't want to talk too much because the video would be like 20 million minutes long, and I condensed that video to about 12 minutes. But I just have so many other trend predictions I didn't even get to in that video. So I'm making a part 2, but instead of talking about all of my 2024 trend predictions, I want to talk about just specifically my 2024 winter trend predictions, because it's currently January, it's getting cold outside, and people want to know what to wear. I feel like participating in trends is the most fun when you already have a sense of what your personal style is, because then you can participate in trends that speak to you on a much deeper level, and then you would continue wearing those trends long after the trend is over. So, 2024 winter fashion predictions. Let's talk about it. My first winter trend prediction are leather shrugs. I feel like shrugs were very popular in 2020 during the pandemic. I feel like everybody was wearing some sort of polyester version of the shrug during quarantine, and at the time I didn't really understand the point of it. I think I was actually a hater. And I feel like shrugs definitely came back in 2024 with the rise of ballet core. But I feel like with the way shrugs are going to be manifested in 2024, it's going to be with a lot thicker material, probably made out of a leather that I'm assuming. And I think it's going to be a lot more structured. Why? When you're going out with your friends in the wintertime, obviously you don't want to bring a big bulky jacket to the club, because once you get in there, you know it's going to be hot. You're going to want to take your coat off. You don't want to pay for coat check. You don't want to carry it around with you. So a lot of young girls in colder climates just don't wear jackets. They will literally go to the club when it's freezing outside. I feel like a leather shrug is a really great alternative because it really only covers the sleeve and it stops like right below your armpit. So you can get a really nice stylish one that matches your outfit, so you can walk to the club or the bar semi-warm, and once you get there you don't have to take off your shrug because it doesn't make you too hot inside, and it's actually cute and goes with your outfit. Long are the days of freezing when going to the club or the bar. I feel like leather shrugs are going to be the next big thing. If it doesn't manifest in the next 3 months, I feel like it's definitely going to manifest towards the end of 2024 winter, like November, December. I found a lot of cute ones on Pinterest, but I definitely need to do more research on where to find the perfect leather shrug. Second trend prediction that I'm kind of already seeing manifest is the rise of maximalist jewelry. I feel like obviously in the past couple years there's been a huge increase on minimalist clothing. People are ditching the crazy patterns and the crazy textures and going to something more simple and more basic. That's why clothing stores like Durf Avenue and Skims are doing really well. But I think with minimalist clothing comes a need for maximalist jewelry to kind of balance out the outfit. Because I feel like if you're doing minimalist outfit and minimalist jewelry, the outfit can become very, very bland. So recently I've been seeing a lot of people pair maximalist jewelry with minimalist clothing. I feel like I've been a lover of maximalist jewelry since the beginning. For me, this type of jewelry is not a trend. This is who I am. One of my favorite movies of all time is Avengers Infinity War. And if you watch the movie, you know that Thanos has this gold colored gauntlet and every Infinity Stone is a different color. And once he has all the Infinity Stones on his gauntlet, he's super duper powerful and then he basically ends the world. As an ode to my favorite movie, that is why I wear jewelry like this, because when I wear clothes, I want to feel confident and powerful. And there was no one in the Marvel universe more powerful than Thanos. So for me, every single time I have jewelry on like this, I feel like him. So for me, I am so here for the maximalist jewelry. The next trend prediction that I see coming very soon are big belts. Honestly, not even big belts, basically like big belts that are like borderline very fancy fanny packs. Paloma Wool has been leading this trend with their new variety of very big fashionable belts that go along with this minimalist type vibe. So I definitely see this becoming a huge trend. I see this manifesting in the winter mainly because I feel as though it's super cold. For me, I get frostbite on my hands so easily. So having a quick fanny pack that is potentially layered underneath my clothing can be beneficial for us girls because we can simply put our lip gloss, put our card, put our keys in the cute little fanny pack. I don't want to call it a fanny pack because when I think fanny pack, I think of this, but it's like a cool fanny pack. I can't even describe it. But I definitely think that this can manifest in the winter because of its ability to be hidden when you want it to be hidden. But if you don't want it to be hidden, it can always count as like a very fashionable belt. The next trend that I see manifesting in 2024 for winter is subtle sexiness. I feel like when we think of sexy, we think of sexy in the generic sense, kind of like you need to have your butt out and your tits out and you have to wear a bodycon dress or something. But I feel like young girls nowadays are definitely gravitating towards a much more subtle sexiness. Sexiness doesn't manifest by showing the sexual parts of your body, but the other parts of your body, like your collarbone or your back. A really good example of subtle sexiness that I saw is obviously Bella Hadid. Like, I love her so much. I would die for her. But I saw this picture of her and she was wearing glasses and this button down top and she had a little bit of cleavage. I'm definitely looking at this through the lens of a girl, but when I saw her wear that, I literally like held my breath because she looked so gorgeous and so stunning. I feel like, in my opinion, that exudes sexiness. And I've already kind of seen a rise of this already with the rise of skinny office glasses, tight button down tops, off the shoulder tops that show off your collarbone. It's already kind of happening, but I definitely do see a boom of this happening. Honestly, not just in the winter, but all throughout 2024. But maybe because it's winter right now, it's a little bit too cold to be showing off your whole back or to be showing off your collarbone. So I feel like this will definitely be shown through use of blazers. A lot of girls wear like big baggy blazers with like nothing underneath, and I always thought that was really sexy. And also, I feel like it says already, but silk is such a sexy material. So I feel like a lot of people are gonna start wearing a lot more satin or silk type shirts to have that subtle sexy appeal. And the last trend that I think is gonna happen, I hope is gonna happen, but maybe not. But I think there's going to be a rise of satchels and duffel bags as everyday bags. I feel like when there is a rise of one thing, it's only a matter of time before the opposite of that said thing becomes a trend. And I feel like for a very long time, people were running with the mini bags, a mini bag of any sort, whether it's those Balenciaga like metal hardware bags or those Dior saddle bags, or I think Lululemon just came out with its own mini shoulder bag. I feel like when there's a rise of one thing, in this case it's gonna be like a small mini bag, soon that's going to fall off and then there's going to be the rise of the complete opposite. And for me, I'm already on the wave of wearing the complete opposite. And for me, those are satchel bags and duffel bags. I recently just got a satchel bag from Tommy Hilfiger that I love so much. I think it definitely can add a lot to an outfit, especially if the bag matches your shoes or your accessories. What inspired this type of thinking is the Gucci campaign with Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny when they were like walking across an airport with their like big Gucci bags and stuff. And like obviously they're going to the airport, so they need a bigger bag. But for everyday wear, I feel as though a bag like that can be so essential and can really make a whole look come together. I'm not sure if this could actually become a trend soon, just because I feel as though shoulder bag, mini bag fatigue has not quite happened yet. But I feel like if it does start to happen, we will see a rise in the bigger bags. All right, that's it for now. That's everything I'm thinking about fashion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about my predictions. See you in my next one.